Hello everybody and welcome back to JSmith Plays Don't Starve. This is going to be episode 51 of this series. If you missed last episode, you really might want to check it out. I mean, it's not really anything spoilerish. Well, I mean, in terms of like story-ways, but in terms of like my gameplay, kind of is spoilerish. So, I started the game over again. I deleted all my save stuff, all that cool, neat things, all of my research, all of the time that I spent in this game, all 49 I guess episodes, or actually 50 counting the quick look, have been gone down the pooper. So JSmith is left with a clean pooper, and I'm gonna continue on through that, through the poo, through the fecal matter, and through all the smelly to come out clean and smelling like a rose. So how do I do that? Well, this is my current map. I started up here, did a little bit of traveling. I arrived finally at this location, and I really don't have too much experience or intelligence point, which is something that I do want to rectumify. Get it? Rectum. Damn near killed him. Give me a shovel, because what I want to do with this shovel is dig up some graves. Which graves are closest to me? I saw that these are down here, so I might head down that way. They might be the closest to me. Actually, let's head down here. Because I did notice this. Do I have a spear? I don't think so. But I also did notice some graves, like right here. Might be kind of useful. But who knows? I wonder. I think there's only the one there. So what I'm really looking for is a kind of like a really big graveyard, which would be great, but unfortunately I find a dead end, as I usually do. So I will head, probably, let's go up and over. I think I see 4 right here, 5 right, is not too far away, and I have 6 inventory slots that are able and wanting to be filled with I don't know, all my goodies that I pick up, which my inventory slots are usually filled with. Okay, so, and if need be, I can always dump the seeds on the ground as well, since seeds are, I don't want to say that they're everywhere, but they're not too hard to find. Unfortunately, it always seems like when I want to find seeds, that's when they'll show up. Or no, excuse me, if I want to find seeds, that's when they don't show up. And vice versa, if I don't really need seeds, I always have birds that go squawk and kind of land beside me and dump a bunch of seeds on the ground that I don't need at that moment. Well, I certainly don't need seeds right now. Well, I mean, I could use them as food, but I don't quite need that. So let's dig this up. I kind of don't like the, this little, I don't know, square thing going on when I have my, shovel out at like for no reason. I think it just looks silly, kind of gets in the way. It's not something that, you know, I'm really mad about or upset. It's just kind of, it's a little annoying. Hopefully, I'm doing pretty well, getting some good loot here, and also no ghosts, which is very, very welcome all the time. I can't do that, Tim, says Wilson. So let's try getting a new shovel. Oh, damn it, speak of the ghost, and you get the ghost by the horn. So, I'll stay away from that. I can attack it, huh? Hey, what happens if you attack a ghost? Ow, it hurts. Ow, it hurts. Wait, it doesn't really hurt. It hurts my hunger. No, it doesn't. I don't know. It's really not too bad. Let's just, yeah, let's stay away from it. I don't think I might not be able to kill what is already dead. And I'd rather kind of not find out and have some sort of life left over after I'm done running from it. So back down here, got the one tombstone left. Let's get him. And that will be good for now. What I could do is dig up these and take the saplings, and I can plant the saplings by me. I'm also going to need the manure from the cow to get those going on and replant them so they eventually do grow. But I think that's a worthwhile investment since I do have that kind of constant source. So it wouldn't take me too long to kind of get situated and acclimated with my current surroundings. So I'll also dig up this and see if I can take this back with me. I can. So I'll take the berry bush and I'll plant that around my base as well. So this could be kind of a good start so far. I like this beefalo territory. I mean, I know I only have the one beefalo, and it's going to take a little while for me to, you know, start growing and having my base look like a base without everything being dead first. But, you know, slowly but surely, hopefully I can remember to grab the poop and utilize said poop to fertilize my plants and the grass that I can also use as well. So let's have my berries down here. I guess can I plant? Okay, I can plant. Let's plant that there. Let's plant, where are these twig things at? Right here. I'll plant my twigs here. And another here. And I wonder if they grow or if they need fertilized for another time though. Actually, I should probably get some food. So eat the berries, eat the carrots. Good stuff. Take the poop. Thank you very much. Can't put that anywhere because my inventory slots are full. So I put the teeth in here. Put the kazoo in here as well. So, plenty of research points for those. My phone is currently blowing up. It's my boss. She's talking about some things. I know it's 99. Alright, never mind. These people are insane. They don't understand that there's two versions of the song. One version being the German version, which is 99 Luftballons, I'm pretty sure, and she's confusing that with 99 Red Balloons, which is by the same artist. She just sang it in English. Funny story is that she actually, it wasn't as popular in the English version as it was in the, in the German version. Or at least that's what I Love the 80s taught me, as I was watching those episodes. So, getting more research. This is something that I did miss, and like I always, there's something about digging up graves, getting like these silly contraptions and being able to research them. Oh my god, it's getting dark and I'm scared. Okay, so with research I can build rope, and with rope I can make fire. Was that? Oh, that was me. Okay, so give me this shovel. Where do I want to put the grass? I think if I put the grass like along here, that'd be a good area. So let's dig this up. Pick up the grass tuft. Dig this up. Pick up the grass tuft. And since I didn't, you know, I harvested these not too long ago, it's not too much of a burden to kind of pick them back up again. Let's get some more shovel action going on. Dig this. Pick it up. One thing that is kind of interesting is that grass tufts, although they used to be very good in terms of being able to get resources from them, I'm not sure, or research points from them. I don't really want to do that because grass is kind of used a lot, and that's probably why it's worth so much. But since grass is used a lot, I'd rather have it and then not have to worry about, you know, getting new or anything like that. So do I have to fertilize it? I do. So I will fertilize that grass. The rest of these will have to wait for more poop to become big, strong pieces of grass. And until then, let's see if there's anything else that I would like to research. Razor, no, not right now. Hammer, nah, not really. Bug net could be useful, especially with the silk. Fishing rod, not so much, but there is a swamp near me that have a fishing hole. Bird trap, not really, not right now. Straw roll, maybe not. Tent would be great to have, but I'm gonna need an alchemy machine for that. How about a crock pot? Certainly useful. Let's research that. I can't build it, I don't have charcoal. Alchemy engine, sure, why not? Log suit would be very important. The spear, also very important. Sleep dart, fire dart, not really. Bee mine, no. Chest, yes. Chests are great. I have since run out of trees, so I will have to get some. And I think there was some where I used to be, or when I came back. But let me check over here real quick, because I think I did see some. Yes, I did. Wow, this is kind of a small swamp, isn't it? This is kind of like what I've always wanted, just like this tiny little swamp in the middle of almost like nowhere, but it has that pond in it, which isn't too often that you see. So let's chop down this tree. Hopefully no ants, but if there is, I'll just be able to run away from that. Looks like I'm in the clear so far. I'm also going to pick up the reeds, pick up the pine cones, and continue chopping down these trees. I could get these stumps, and I think I might after I'm done gathering these resources. Yeah, because I do I have a shovel? Yeah, I have a shovel with 92 health, so I will certainly consider getting those. And grab the pine cones, reeds. Yeah, nothing wrong with getting reeds. I just got to make sure that I'm cognizant if I see any little bundles of joy popping out of the swamp to run the hell away from it. Oh shit, what the damn, I hate frogs. I hate you. I hate frogs. Why did the cut grass get there? I don't know. So, hate frogs. Oh, that thing is annoying. Okay, so chop down this tree. What I might also do is see about murdering this spider nest, because I really wouldn't mind doing that. So let's do this. Let's kill the spiders. So we will bait them out. Oh god, this isn't as much, it doesn't hurt as much as my spear. I should have made a spear. I don't know why I didn't. I have all the research points for that. So let's see if I can do that now, actually. And I need one rope. So got that, and now I can certainly get my spear. Good stuff. Alright, attack this again. Last spider. You are dead. There we go. And collect the silk thereupon within. I will see if there's any other spider nests, and probably pretty much just do the same for these guys. I don't really want to deal with a spider queen near my base in the future. Why did I pick up that? I really don't think it's necessary for me to have the monster meat right now, as there's not too much of a reason for me to have it. One advantage of having spider meat later on would be if I had access to a crockpot, which I currently don't. Well, I researched crockpot, but I don't have any charcoal for it just yet. I'll get some eventually. And then I can use the monster meat to create some good delicacies. Perhaps if I ever get a chance to have honey again, I can make honey ham. Actually, yeah, F it. I'll pick up the monster meat just for now. It's not really hurting, and I have inventory slot room for it, so, you know, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's kill this frog. I hate frogs. They make me very upset. Seems good so far down there. Let me get my... Where's my axe? And my axe! Chop down this tree. And the rest of these trees up in this vicinity. And things just keep disappearing. Like, do you see all those just disappeared? Maybe they're falling in the water. That's my imagination. Or what I can conceive being wrong, because when they fall open, or in the open land like this, they just kind of stay there. But if they go over water, I mean, it makes sense, but the game hasn't always kind of made sense. There's been plenty of opportunities where I've seen graves over the water, or, you know, something bizarre and out of the ordinary. But maybe if it's something new and not like randomly generated, that's a different story. In which case, it will kind of go there. Okay, so got all the trees. Let me get a couple of these stumps, or at least just one, because that will be filled. What else can I gather? Let's get the monster meat. I kind of wouldn't mind charcoal, but for that I need to burn down some foresty bits. I am so hungry. Alright, so eat that. Okay, it's getting late. I'm going to have to run a little bit far away. This is a good area for trees, and I'm going to be able to make my own trees, so, we'll see. We shall see. One thing I'll need to do is probably create some boxes. I'm going to have to gather some poop, but first let me get some rope, just so I have that for the fire. Grab the manure. This guy is pretty handy. You know, pooping all the time. I wish he had like a girlfriend that they could mate and make some more beefalo, but I don't think that's actually really part of the game so far. I'm really curious. I mean, I think the main launch of this game, or like, you know, the actual launch of this game will be in March or something, or so I hear. I'm really interested in seeing some of the end game scenarios that they have. So it won't be as, I don't anticipate the game being as open as it is right now. So it'll be, I don't want to say more linear, but certainly more objective based, and so we'll have missions and stuff to do the entire time. So let's eat a carrot. Eat some berries. Kind of running low on that in fuel terms. So I might have to make a little adventure up to this area, grab some, or kill some bunnies, and get some berries. Or I could just kill a bunch of bunnies up here as well. I'll take that into consideration. Okay, so what do I need to do tonight? Afternoon delight. I want to make some boards. I need 3 boards to make a chest. So let's do that. I don't have boards researched because I am a dumb man. So let's do that. There we go. 1, 2, and 10 XP left to spare. Very, very lucky in that one. Okay, so chests. I think they can go down here. It's a good area. It's a good chest area. Beachside property. Put the monster meat in there. Put the reeds in there. And even the soak as well. Do I have enough to research a bug net? I don't think so. With only 10 points. I can make a forest somewhere. I'm thinking I can just do that down here, since I don't really have too much going on. So, let's make a forest. Actually, how about it might help if I planted those. But, just ran out of my big way to get, or my big light, so looks like I'm just gonna hang around camp for a little time being. I'll put the 17. No, let's put the 40 rocks in here, and let's drop the seeds on the ground. I'm not gonna really need those, so I have plenty of inventory space left right now. What I will need eventually is probably a football helmet, because that will help me out while I carry around this backpack, but it'll also keep me protected. And knowing my health being at 69% right now, that is good. That always makes me feel a little bit better. So let's plant some trees, shall we? And let's stay away from the edge of the map right now. We'll make kind of like a little tree line right here. The Great Wall of Trees. I can't do that because these are in the way. Get the seeds out of there. Alright, so back to planting trees. And 4, 3, 2, and last but not least, this guy can go here. Rabbit. I'm kind of surprised the rabbit didn't run away from me there. Okay, so I need food. And to get food, I think I might just head up north. I could probably get some more diverse food over here, because I can get berries, I can kill the spider, I can get grass, and I think there's bunnies over there as well. So let's test that out up into the top left-ish, or northwest, let's call that. So up here, grass still not fully grown. I'll have to dig up some more tufts. I have 88%. I'm gonna get some berry bushes. I'll probably get some grass tufts. Pretty much anything that grows, I will try to gather as best I can. The weird thing about it is it's gonna take me kind of a long time to get everything, you know, up and ready at my base. So it's gonna be a work in progress for a long time that I foresee. But that is fine. I have no real problem with that. So, let's get the sapling. Let's get the grass. Am I in the right area? No, I still have one more area to go. Is this connected? It seems that way. So let's go north. And then I can go west from here. Yes. Okay. Tall bird. Oh yeah, this is barely connected here. That's cool. I'll have to sneak one of those eggs, because you know me and my love for eggs. I always kind of like to have them. Not that I ever freaking grow them, but I want to eventually. at some point in my life. Twigs are kind of running low, running scarce in the twig department. Have to be cognizant of that. There we go. Probably had to find some more graves soon as well. I'm always going to be... I'm going to be in a constant need of resources coming soon. So let's get this rabbit. Gotcha. 56% left. Just stick with the grass tufts for now. Berries. Hopefully, yes, don't fall in the ocean. That would be bad. More grass. More grass. And again, I mean, I love how my mission out here was to gather food, but all I really collected was twigs and grass. But I'm gonna need the twigs for torches and tools and the like. Gonna need berries. And grass is always a welcome resource. Again, just because, I mean, it's everywhere, but it's something that you need in a lot of different recipes or to make, you know, or to craft. So, is there a way that I could attack this guy without him? There we go. Okay, good. Gotcha. So, give me my shovel back. Dig up this. Pick up my reward and get my morsel. I think I just dug up that rabbit hole. Why? What is the purpose of digging up a rabbit hole? I can't fathom that ever being like a good idea. Like, here, let me waste this valuable resource because I just don't feel like having it anymore. Because I'm JSmith and I'm a big silly man who hates good things in life. I don't know. More flint. Looks like I've run out of shovel things. Shoveling. I've met my shoveling quota, I suppose. So I will gather all of these resources and start making my way back. 2 morsels, 5 berries. Not really the best haul ever. Not really a haul. Like, really, I don't think I'd really classify that as a haul. Maybe a terrible haul, possibly. But let's, I need to get back here, hopefully before it gets dark, because I want to steal a tall bird egg. So let's see if I can do that and run away as fast as possible. The tall birds seem to be hanging out right by their eggs, unfortunately. That one seems to have gone a little AWOL, so let's see if I can do this. So he's pissed, and he's probably going to be pissed too. Let's see if I can trap them. Doesn't look like it. So it's getting late, need to make a fire. He's turning away. See if I can trap him in that area. Stay there. Nope. That was close. Am I going the right way? I am. Okay, good. Oh, he turned away too. So that doesn't normally happen, so I'm kind of happy about that. I could torch that. The spider nests are now growing, which is a concern of mine. I'll have to go west, or excuse me, east. I might need a torch for this, but I also might have time to make it down just fine. So, hopefully that will be the case. Is that a beefalo just hanging out there? Is that my beefalo? Where the hell am I? I'm in the wrong spot. I need to go up and over that way. Yes. So I am going to need a torch. So give me this guy. And I can put him away for now. But I do need to head up in this particular direction. And head east once more. Is this? Yeah, here we go. My beard is continually growing, which is a good thing. The more beard that I have, the longer that it grows, the more hair that I'll be able to shave off and create a meat effigy. Which is probably one of the most useful things that I can really think of in the game. In terms of being able to respawn, having an extra life, and all that kind of good stuff. An alternative to those are the ruby necklaces, or whatever the heck they are. But the thing about those are that you have to have them equipped for it to give you a respawn, and I don't want to do that. So let's create a rope. Put the rope in here. Put the egg on the ground. So that is going to get nice and toasty. Let's put, let's fertilize this piece of grass. put some more tufts of grass around the camp, or I could just toss it on the ground. Not my intention. So there. Did I drop that? I don't know what happened there. And we'll just do another row behind that. And that's good. Get some saplings. I think my saplings were down here. Yep. That rabbit is in a bad position. You do not want to be there. I can assure you that. Did I drop those? Yeah, I kind of did. 1 and 2. Give me this spear, and I will attack the rabbit. You are dead. I apologize, but I really don't. Berry bush. Put that here. Put that here. Put that here. And one more for good luck. Right here. Alright, so that's good. Anything else that I need to plant? It doesn't look like. Let's roast these seeds. Quick meal. And the berries. And then next will be the morsels. So day 8. Tall bird is getting heated up. Cook my tiny little morsels. And that is good. I guess I could just drop that piece of flint right there. Okay, I guess I could think about I'll have to think about making some golden tools. But to do that, I need an alchemy machine. So, alchemy engine. I'm going to need to find some graves. Some graves that I have yet to soil. The only one that I see is really over here. So, or at least in my general area. About that. Well, might as well just give it the old try. No harm, no foul, if you know what I'm saying. So I will make my journey up here. Wonder if there... Yeah, I didn't find any beefalo in this area, I don't think. Or at least not like a big herd that I remember. Leave a note in the comments if there was one, but I don't think so. But I've been wrong before, and I'm certainly to be wrong again. So what I'm doing right now is looking for some way to, or at least, excuse me, I apparently cannot speak. Hey, pig people. I like pig people, good friends. And it seems like there is a graveyard down here. It only looks like the one grave, unfortunately, but one grave is a grave. One grave is enough for me to get something neat. So let's dig this hole. And I'll get some melty marbles. Do marbles melt? I guess. I mean, if they're glass, they have a melting point. Not sure when exactly that is. But let's dig up this grave. And I get a tentacle. And I have one more up here and to the left. So let's figure out what this grave is. Hopefully more than one, but if there's not, it's not too bad. Because I did find 2 other ones. 3 and 4. Got a kazoo. Alrighty then. So I will continue my journey to the right. It looks like I've explored most of this. I'll check down here just to make sure that there isn't anything else. And if I explore along the edges, that also gives me a chance to see if there's anything across any chasms, or across any of these causeways, in terms of finding alternative graves. I like this little peninsula with this tree right there. I think that's kind of serene. It's nice to look at. It's nice to be at. Got a pig man walking around here. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who? I'm gonna be sued by the Who now. Oh god. It'd be so bad. I'm sorry, Pete Townsend. I didn't mean to sing your song. But it's a good song. Alright, so not seeing too much graves going on. I like this area. Keep on moving. This is a long bridge. It reminds me of the original levels in which you had these long bridges that kind of connected every continent. This one is just long for whatever reason. Not much really going on here. Doesn't look like a place that I want to stay in, so I'm going to depart this current area. Oh, tentacles. Don't like tentacles. I haven't really found too much, but I'll keep a lookout. Certainly no graves. I like how the grass looks here. It looks like if you had like Windows 98 or Windows XP, when you would move your windows around, it would kind of like stick. Or even it reminds me of even the solitaire when you win it on Windows, and all the cards kind of like bounce off each other, or at least kind of like make that illusion that they're moving. Or I don't know. That's what it reminds me of. Take it or leave it. I'm a big silly man who says ridiculous things. So really, this is what this does. Please at least be on the same island. I'll be so disappointed if I like go over here. Oh man, this is crazy. Unfortunately, well, I guess I might as well just break apart some of these rocks here. I don't think this is gonna connect anywhere, but it might. Maybe down here, it could. I think it might. So let's mine this rock. Tall bird is probably an angry bird right now. But I'll try to stay out of its business if he stays out of mine. And I will collect all the things that I possibly can. And I'll get one more rock before I make it back. I have a torch, and I pretty much know my way back. And it's not too long. Alright, so I got some gold here. I got some flint, and I got some rocks. It's a good haul from one point. And this is the rocks that... So I still have a stack, if you will, of 40 rocks somewhere, so that's good. Do I have a shovel? I don't think so. So let's get that. Oh, I do have a shovel, damn it! Oh well. So let's dig this up. Take what's in it. And I have no more room, so I'll have to expedite my journey back from whence I came. I think that's simply down here, and I can actually go left here. This is kind of like a cool area because it's like the hub of like pretty much the known universe. So it kind of like starts here and it kind of like branches out into all these kind of different directions. It's such a neat little thing to see, and something that, I mean, it kind of sort of exists in the other version, or the other version of the map maker, the map generator. But it's not as... The word eloquent comes to mind, but I don't think that's the right word for it. I think it's just more robust or more natural, perhaps. I don't know. I did not plant that at all. So there we go. I need your poop, sir. I can't carry any more stuff. That's okay. He's not pooping as much as he used to, which is sort of a problem for me. But you know, again, beggars can't be choosers. Let's plant this fire. Because one obviously plants fire when they hang out with me. And what I want to do is put all of these marbles and these tentacles and these kazoos inside this beautiful science machine. And eventually I'll be able to make an alchemy engine. I need 4 boards. I'm not going to be able to do that with my current logs. I wonder what else I would be able to make though. Not too much. Cut stone I'm going to be needing to make. Now I should build. I'm getting hungry, so I'll eat the carrots and the berries like I'm some sort of hunter-gatherer. Might as well eat the last carrot. Taking up inventory slot for no reason. Micromanage all of this extra crap. Put my tools on this end. Flint. Let's get you together. Put my grass up here, put my logs up here, twigs, and flint. They can all go in here. Tools, rocks, this, that, and the other thing. Okay, so I think that's a little neater. But anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you guys very much for checking this out. I hope this is a suitable location, to be honest. Still need some more things to make it more homely, but this is my first, I think this is like my first venture at making like a base that is self-sustaining, which I think could be interesting and unique for me. So So that's, I don't like how this doesn't go. I mean, obviously you have a thing for 39 right here. Why did that make it like a 1 block? Anyways, me nitpicking once again. Thank you all very much for watching. I love it, and I love your comments, I love your feedback, and I love you guys just being yourselves. So again, bottom of my heart, thank you. If you want to reach me outside of YouTube, always feel free to do so on Twitter. My Twitter handle is JSmith_OTI. This is episode 51 of Don't Starve. Thank you guys very much for checking it out. And until next time, I'll see you around. Later.